Welcome everyone, it's Favorish Drakomar. It is time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to be farming campaign again. I was doing a bit of this also earlier. Upgrading my apothecary. He has now reached level 51. He's nearly at 60 now. I wanted to show him a bit different than he was before. So that you can see the progression. Because you guys need to see that I've actually progressed entirely to a new plane. But getting there is proving to be a pain in the butt. Proving to be a nuisance. Yes. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be farming various stages of Brutal. Watching these Hell Gazes, which we've seen many times before. And try to get some more glorious food. Now you're only seeing a very small portion of the actual total amount of time I have done this. Be grateful for that. Because yes, in order to actually progress, you literally have to farm a lot of food. It is necessary. In fact, Hell Hades is probably going to show up with... He's probably going to show up with like a fully leveled 60 Kale at like 5 days in or something. Like he's so good at that. So yeah, basically what I do is I only swap them out if they're fully leveled. If they're not fully leveled, we repeat the stage. That is the rules. So yeah, our goal is to try to level Apothecary, who's been here in the arena experience for a considerable amount of time. We're also going to have to do his Mastery Scrolls today. She's got to reach level 10. I'm trying to use the last of my XP boost to try to make the most of this. I had to do a lot of house cleaning and stuff. There's still the major bad news I told you earlier. Part of why I haven't been showing this stuff, because I've actually been cleaning, etc. Yeah. Get that level 10 up there. I've got something funny though that we could do as an experiment. I want to see how fast could we go from here, all like normal mode with a bunch of food, all the way over to Brutal. How fast could we do it? I just want to see. We don't want any of this gear. I can assure you, we don't want any of this gear. None of it. We don't want any of this gear. We don't want any of this gear. Never thought I'd come back here, would ya? This is what normal looks like from our perspective. This is how far we've come. Let's train up one food champ from here. Yep. This is where we started, by the way. This is where we started. This is how much progression we've actually made. This is what we do to people on normal. This is what we do to people on normal. He doesn't even have guards, and he got one shot. Apothecary reached level that. Now we're gonna have 2 food champs. See this? This is how far we've progressed. This is how far we've progressed. This is the path. Look how much that nukes now. Does anyone even see how crazy this is? How far we've come? See this? This is what normal campaign looks like. This is how far we've come from the old days. We weren't able to just delete people at random. This is how much progress we've made. Apothecary literally just deletes them. They literally get deleted. This what normal campaign looks like after the upgrades. Insane, isn't it? This is what it looks like. Look at how much damage that acid rain does to him. We look like those ethoses. Those are like crazy people. This is the path of the arena warrior. Path of the campaign warrior. This is where we climbed from. And yet this game has so much in it. You see how different it looks? You don't even... need to... Wow. He actually lived for a second there. But yeah, you see this? This is what we're capable of doing at this phase in the game. Do you see how different that looks from when we first started? I mean, we've made a lot of progress. We really have. I just haven't made enough progress for Arena. At least we're getting shards while doing that. Oh, and we did that too. Alright. Let's see here. So, who is up for an upgrade? He definitely is. Let's give him one straight away. Let's not hesitate to clean up the food. Just clean up the food we do. See? Cleaning it up. Trying to have it. Because eventually, this stuff all has to work its way up the food chain. That's the truth. One day, it will make it to the very top. Up in this stratosphere up here. Alright. The one you're all been waiting for. Opening green shards. We'll open 20. And they all happen to be food. Pretty much all of them. I mean, I guess Sister Militant can be used as a budget nuker, but we're not going to be doing that today. We're not going to be doing that today. Because we've got very specific champs that we have to upgrade. And it takes a lot of restraint not to crack the thing, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're not gonna crack it. I think the main ones we're gonna want to upgrade are the ones we're gonna keep. Like Divine, Fighting Classic Arena. Increase a champion's level in the tavern 3 times. Go. And now the worst part. And you know what that is. Arena. So almost everyone has outrageous team power. Except for this lady, who is about to get a very painful experience. Alright. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to farm. That's still going to maintain a constant. It just means I can actually fight some people in Arena. That's all that means. This guy's got a Trunda, which is going to be very annoying to deal with. Well, we did it. Let's give it a shot. I mean, we might get nuked, but let's give it a shot. Trying to get that to burst. go. I gotta deal with this stupid other sucker, this bloody thing. Okay, at least we finally dealt with that annoying shaman, jeez. Okay, this looks bad, but we're probably gonna have to take it anyway. Because, you know, don't really have a lot of options. The main thing I have to do is try to deal with this now. Well, this is going to be a pain trying to deal with this Relic Keeper. Really? If Relic Keeper's not a threat! It's like, no, Relic Keeper's a threat. What the frick are you talking about? Yeah, I think we're going to lose this one. That's fine. These guys have a better beefed up system. Not exactly sure how, but they do. Probably got some legendary gear from somewhere. I don't know if I can fight that or not. I don't think I can. That I definitely can. There's no question about that. No question about that. No question about that. Definitely taking the easier matches. Most definitely. Because we got the easier ones, and then we got the ones I can't even... Let's try this. I can't guarantee anything, but let's try it. Now, take a bit of pain here. I may just want to make my whole thing here, honestly. I think that's the best strategy. I mean, it's not the only strategy, but in my current state, just make it out of here. Kind of like he just did, actually. Come to think of it. That actually worked out. Hell yeah, we did. We actually did it. Hell yeah, we did. We can even upgrade the gem mine. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! We still have so long though before that XP boost, well, the next XP boost comes in. But let's continue that review of how far we've come. Shall we? More upgrades of food. Keeping the apothecary there, because he's got to soak it. He's got to soak up that XP. I've always wanted a cold heart. Can't get one. I have to wait. I have to wait until I have more shards. Because the chance is so minuscule. Even our ×2 event, it's not enough. It's not enough. Look at these one-shots. Well, that nearly was a one-shot. Some of Apothecary's genius coming in. But yeah, remember when I used to die to this stuff? Ugh. I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, we used to die to this stuff. We're getting shards though for it. I remember when this was actually a thing, we actually had the level for this. Makes me annoyed. Makes me so annoyed to think about it. Because the thing is, he hasn't been through the whole experience. That's the truth of the matter. He really hasn't been through the experience. I remember when I used to think normal was interestingly hard. Oh, was I ever naive? Oh, was I ever naive? believe this or not, yeah, we went through this whole place, literally. This was like our first big stop. Was this place. Imagine how nasty this is, like how nasty the brutal version was. There it is. And then there's a nightmare version. We haven't even covered that place. We have not covered that yet. Let's give a comparison. Ironically, that is my current one. On Brutal, he's over level 100. Yeah. That's how far we've come. That is literally how far we've come. Yes. Before you ask, that is just taste of what my roots look like in this game. Looks a lot different, doesn't it? We ain't even done yet. This game has so many difficulty levels. It really does. Look how much these guys do compared to others. Wild. Wild. We're wildin'. It's gonna take a while though. Let's be honest. It's gonna take a while for us to slowly rank up. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. Because guess what we've got to do? Fight the termite. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. Termite. We're back. We're gonna burn you alive. Probably should have increased the speed. It still doesn't mean that I don't have to make a hoard of food for her. I do. Oh, I do. I don't want him to waste his heal before the sucker's even struck. Mortal Gear's helping her tremendously. I am wondering whether a Diabolus would be a better fit for this. Or if I could just upgrade for the continuous heals, maybe. You know, it would be really funny. No, actually, it wouldn't be that good for this boss, but What would be really fun? Like, it works better for Arena, is have a bunch of revivers. Just have a bunch of revivers. Frustrate the living hell out of it. I think that... would be a good strategy. Oh, he's Force Affinity. I wonder if he's a problem. He's definitely going to want to crash through. He's steaming mad. There we go. That's that burn. Yeah, we got the burn on this sucker. Finally, poison landed. Jeez, man. So difficult to wear the poison on this thing, man. Like, what the hell? Trying to think. You need the Obsidio thing. You need someone with a burn, HP burn. We just gotta buff the other three supports. Cause like, yeah, I could, you know, get another support, but it'd be better to like replace eventually War Priest on this team. Like, we'll still keep her for certain teams, but replace her with, like, on this specific team, in the Clown Boss, with someone even more powerful. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But we're not at that stage yet, honestly. We're not at that stage. I can't imagine he would be a fan of this pop card. Because he's really helping everyone on my team go berserk. Really can't imagine. Good thing though is this team stays healthy right until then, especially as the upgrades start to pour in. Thinking I could have made one more poisonous, you know, with like a third version of poison or weaken. I'm still awaiting getting an arbiter. That would be. Oh yes. Burn. There we go. Decrease that attack. This might actually be not that bad of a run, honestly. Hoping that would. Yeah, the big appeal of this team comp, as you can probably tell, is the amount of region. The only trouble being is that we don't have enough levels yet for the true extent of this team comp to unfold. And then, of course, there's the fact we don't have unkillable buff. So eventually, that's going to bite us in the butt. We could be, eventually, we'll put Duck the Pierce to this. That could be something. Maybe like Duck the Pierce had a revive, or a full team unkillable, like a Man-Eater or something like that. Well, that would be the holy grail for this boss. Because this boss's biggest thing, biggest reason why it's a pain in the butt, is it gets to the point where if it's smashing, no one's gonna survive that fall. Just explaining stuff about the termite, where everyone probably already knows, but it bears repeating. That he eventually gets to this critical mass where it's like, yeah, good luck surviving that. Well, that right there tells you how durable Apothecary is. My whole team got wiped. Yes, you. Apothecary. Yeah, 3.3 million. Kale didn't land much of it, but look how much Zethio landed. I even took the lead over my other account's one key. It's kind of miraculous, honestly. But you gotta save that up. Because yes, this is what it takes to get to the end. I wish this team comp could go further than that on the clan boss, but we just can't yet. Like, Apothecary's close. He's dangerously close. He's dangerously close to taking it. Oh, that's why I'm smacking him so hard. It's on normal, not brutal. No wonder. No wonder. No wonder she survived that hit. Normal. The normal version. Look how much damage you just took from that. Still deleted the fruit. Use that. Still some evidence of that. But it's not going to delete these two. Not even close. Not even close. I'm not Nightmare. This guy goes to 260? What even is that champion that's guarding him? What? Dang. You know what? I have never gotten that far on any account. That's the funny thing. I have never gone that far. I have never actually fought him on Nightmare. So, yeah. never actually made an assemblage of champions actually strong enough to take it all the way to Nightmare. Because Nightmare is a special place. It's really special. But only the people who have gone the furthest that like you go in the game or almost close to it can do. Like, only the people that have like a really, really well set up team, or they're having like a really highly leveled and highly geared. What is that? They have a really highly leveled and highly geared shield guard. That's the irony of it. Shield guard, if you can get shield guard to level 60, if you can get shield guard to that point, then yeah. Yep. Alright, so how close are we? Does this have a void? No, it's got an ancient. Still not bad. We're getting closer to void, but it's a rare Ghoulish Ranger. Yeah, 30% chance of placing HP burn. I mean, yes, we could develop him technically, but yuck. Compared to Sophia Flametongue, yuck. I mean, I guess we could have him as a backup. Is that what we could do? Because at this point, compared to Sophia, he's just food, honestly. Like, I swear, it's taking all of my restraint not to crack those voids. I swear. Stage 3 or higher of Dragon's Lair. Alright. Can we get this artifact? Questions. No, the food is not an accident. I'm trying to get the food to experience. The food has got to experience dragons. Well then. Two attack champions. Wish they would sell me shards. Imagine if they sold void shards in the shop. That would be something. Even if it was like even if it was $1 million silver to buy a void shard, I'd buy it. I'm not even joking. I'd buy it. But yeah, But yeah, nobody's prepared yet to make the food. Just realized I've got a way to make an entire HP burn central team comp. I've thought of a way of doing it. I've thought of a way. Size. Wow, you do not burn easy or die easy, do you? You're actually not badly geared. My real problem with my War Maiden right now is that I don't have the food necessary to get her up there. That's the real problem. I don't have... I also have to check her gear, because I'm pretty sure her gear is terrible. I'm pretty sure. Now, High Katoon is beating her up. Her gear is god-awful. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Okay, this guy's got that weird gear on him. I figured he would be a problem. Although I have, depending on the gearing, I've actually seen them win that. That's the funny thing. Because some gear in this game, if you get good enough gear, you can literally blow up whole teams just with the gear. That's one thing I've learned in this whole experience. Like, I'm not done yet with Apothecary. I think they're expecting me to get into 60 as fast as possible, which, surprise, surprise, is really difficult. I figured. Still think this can be done. How do you reflect the debuff again? Okay. What is going on? We're not winning that. My Sathea isn't strong enough. So annoying. The other guys are just not strong enough with their... It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You just kind of have to roll with it sometimes, or you're gonna have problems getting these tokens. They make getting these tokens a wrench. They also make the cost of the whole thing a wrench as well. Stuff is so annoying. I got one down. Two. Is he a resident? I don't know, because there's too many champions in this game. When there's so many champions, it literally takes like a year to figure out what all the champions do even. Or close to it, like 6 months or something. Before you even know what the champion does. Because I don't know what this guy even does. Or who he is, or what his name is, or what the heck he is. It's so hard to remember or know. It's too many. I know that's a warlord. I've heard about it. It's a great time. $15 gems is a lot for a refresh, so... Because often it's not just the champ that they have, it's the fact that they have a stupid amount of upgrades, a disgusting amount, and it's so hard to deal with the disgusting amount of upgrades. Because that's the real truth. The real painful truth is the amount of upgrades people put on their champs. It's not even the champs themselves, oftentimes. Like, it's somewhat the champs themselves, but a lot of the time it's actually the upgrades that the person has got on them. Like, if you see a really powerful, like, level 60 Kaldrifin or whatever, that Kaldrifin is not, it's not just that it's a Kaldrifin. While a Kaldrifin is very powerful by himself, often the Kaldrifin in question has very powerful. That's the truth. That's the bitter truth of it. You know? That's the bitter truth of it. we made it that far. Somebody actually dumped that much effort into that champ? Yikes. Alright. I'm pretty sure this Kale's a monster. Or not. It could just be normal. That works too. I want to try to heap on pain because he's a bit of a problem. Just a little bit. Alright, a Valerie. Burn going. I mean, I have a Valerie, I just haven't upgraded her to 50. That's the core thing. Because Valerie's not hard to get, honestly. You just have to farm level 1 enough. And you'll eventually get there. Just keep farming level 1. Just keep farming it, and you'll eventually get there. It's the amount of farming that actually takes to get to level 50. Now that's the challenge. Okay, this is an example. See how long it is taking me to kill her? It's because of the upgrades and the fact that I got her to 50. She's a pretty good champ though by herself, but she's even more intimidating when she has the upgrades. She looks really cool when she's on fire. Really. Jeezo. I actually have a relatively long history with this champion on my first account. He's actually a bit of a beast. Maybe a problem, usually. He is almost like Vergus, but not quite. It's like a discount Vergus defense champ. And there we go. It's still not enough. Wow. Let's give this a try. I'm not saying it's gonna work, but let's give it a try just because I want those tokens so bad. I want those tokens. Okay. What the heck is... kind of regret taking a fight with a Sky Touch. At the same time... someone else with the block buffs. Block buffs is not like block, not just block buffs. Block damage. That's the distinction. Block damage is a much bigger problem. That's the big problem. Can we beat these people? Please. This is so much harder than I imagined it would be, honestly. So she gets that fear buff. Beat any of these numbers. Any of them invincible. Any of them invincible at all. challenge them, I guess. Like a different song. I hate Sky Touched. You need too much. I have a Mother Superior. Got one down. Can we get this sucker on fire? Here we go. This should do it. This should do it. War Maiden is in a terrible spot, I just realized, in general. General overall health and stuff is... It really is. Rally. Come on. Here, I'll decrease your attack. What do we got here? One day I want to know. I really want to know one day. It would fit with this account, but only just. He's demon like. He's just not a demon. He's Skinwalker. I'd say he's the best in the faction, honestly. I'd say he's probably the best in the faction of Skinwalkers. Skinwalkers is not that great of a faction. It really isn't. To my knowledge. Unless I'm mistaken. Having all these people, not pleasant. Oh, they've already played 90 days. They have a... That's cheap. They've already played 90 days. That's why they have a Dark Elf, the Dark Aethel. That's why. Okay, yeah, these are the more experienced Spectrum people. Can we get something easier, please? So I don't literally have to bend over backwards to kill your whole team. Oh, here we go. This is probably the hardest I've ever had to work for a champion. Champion Fragment. Come on, just attack it. Please. Alright, finally. Like Crumpy Crunch him? Yeah, finally. Crunched him. Crunch him. Effort. Actually paid off. Okay. Alright. Alright. Before we go... I don't want to fight that. It's not worth it. Okay. What? How many... Car? Gotta be kidding me.